Hi guys, and welcome back to Talk Automotive, the channel from a car lover to car lovers. It's a bright and early 6 AM start to go and pick up some parts for the R53. We want to be doing quite a lot of work to that today, so I wanted to get up and out, get these parts so that we can get back and get to work on the Mini. As you can tell, it's a typical autumn morning. It's absolutely hammering it down, and it's planned to do so for the entire weekend. So let's get to Nottingham, let's pick these parts up, and then we'll get back and see what the R53 looks like. Well, we're back from Joe's. I'm picking up all the parts that I've got. So what I thought I'll do, I'm very lucky because my girlfriend owns a flower shop, and as you can tell, I've just taken it over with car parts like all up there, some hidden wheels, and then all these parts up here. Not even to mention, oh yeah, sorry, cage, and then not even to mention her office, which has now got the roof lining in, some seats and a box of goodies down there. So yeah, we're taking this shop over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the parts that we've got for the R53, talk you through them, why I chose them, etc. And I'll lay them out so we can see them in a cool way. Being let down on this unit. So as you know, I've been trying to get into this unit for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And every time we go to move the car, he pushes it back or says there's a problem or that something's not right and we can't move in. So I'm struggling here. So a big shout out to anyone who watches this video. If you know of anyone in the Crewe, Sandbach, Nantwich area, these are places in Cheshire, that someone has a garage to rent, please contact me. Just so you're not wasting your time, it needs to be a lockable garage with light and electricity, and it needs to ideally be at the smallest 10 foot by 10 foot. Any bigger I'm happy to go with, but we need to get this going before I can start working on the car, which is an absolute disappointment, and I keep getting let down every time. It's a bit frustrating. So anyway, moving on. If you know anyone, please let me know. But moving on, let's look at all the parts we've bought for the R53. Let's go through everything we've bought. So we're going to start with what I'm sat in, which is these beautiful Corbu Sprint Sport seats. I was going to go for the Club Sport, but Joe, who I bought them off, actually had the Club Sport before and said that these were better. A bit narrower profile, but around the hip area here, a lot more depth, so they hug you really tight, hold you in, which is absolutely excellent when you're being thrown around. Well, let's have a look at these seats now, and I'll talk you through them. These have been redesigned due to their popularity, and what they have brought into this design overall is taking the technical aspects and driver enhancements from the top of the range seats and bringing them into the lower levels. So these are a new composite layout in high stress areas, increasing stiffness. They're improved rear head support, allowing FHR compatibility, which is great. Improved energy absorbing impact foam, new technically improved moulded foam bases, cushions with split thigh roll for improved and unrestricted leg support, which is excellent, and new cover design with high grip protection materials in key areas. These come with the gloss black backs, and I think will look absolutely epic in the R53. We've bought the OMP 6-point harness for the bucket seat, which will really hold you in, and for me, not really a fan of the 4-point, and yeah, when the 6-point came up, we had to buy it. Obviously it comes in an amazing red that will go hand in hand with the cage that we've got as well, so yeah, really looking forward to fitting that. Next we have the Odyssey race battery with brackets. So this is going to be a really good improvement in the R53 because not only does it save weight, but it also saves space. So we can get rid of the battery box and weld in a clean plate above, and then sit this level mounted. It could also, and people do, mount this on the passenger side, but for me I want to have a passenger in the car to enjoy the experience with me, so this will remain in the boot. Here are the pride and joy of the suspension setup. These are the AST 5100s. They come with the K-Mac adjustable top mounts. These top mounts are pretty special actually. They're 545 quid on their own, and what they allow is both caster and camber adjustments. That's really rare. On there as well, we've got the uprated spring on one of the struts. This is to counterbalance the weight added by the driver. These are renowned as one of the best suspension setups you can buy for the R53. Obviously, to go hand in hand with that amazing suspension setup, we needed the rear control arms to go with it. So we have got the R56 rear control arms that are alloy, obviously. We will also be having brand new hub bearings, and the rear control arm bracket as well will also be refreshed through media blasting and powder coating, and we'll run the Polyflex black bushes on here as well. So these will not only save a lot of weight, but really do improve the handling of the R53. We have the MRC red roll cage, which will be going into the car. This obviously goes hand in hand with the harness that we've bought as well for the seat, red on red, as well as a lot of the work we're doing in the engine bay will also be red. So we want to take that theme through, but it isn't going to be the colour of the car, so I'm not going to ruin that for you. We've got an LED light to mount on the roll cage as well, which is going to be really cool because on the interior it'll finish well to shine that in, and it'll make the interior look really epic. So we've got the Team Dynamics Pro 1.2s. These are going to be wrapped in MRF ZRTs, just with the amount of great reviews that people are giving on this tyre over the R888R, and I might compare that against the Nottingham AR1, but the MRF seem to be getting the best times in the Honda Civic guys. I used them last season in the championship, and they've switched to the AR1s this year and are about 1 to 2 seconds slower on the AR1s over the MRFs. So I'll see what I think of them, but I'll probably be running the MRFs. Next we go on to the Cobra Cat Pack exhaust. This exhaust system features one resonator, reducing the dual baffle boxes that are on the R53. We have taken the cat out, and what we've put in is a Tomcat into a Janspeed manifold. We're going to heat wrap the manifold with the carbon titanium wrap from Funk Motorsport, just to keep those temperatures down. Overall, this exhaust has a bit of a different sound to the Miltex, not as raspy, but in my opinion is one of the best sound exhausts that you can buy. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed learning about everything we've bought so far. Loads more to come. Obviously we haven't even really touched the engine here. This is all auxiliary components, and obviously there's a big thing that we're missing, and that's brakes, but this is a really good start. Additional to the parts that I've pointed out, we've got spacers, we've got low and door cards, obviously we've got a new dipstick, we've got OMP base plate and side mounts for the seats. So there are loads of other little bits that we've bought along the way, but all in all this is everything that we've got so far, and I'm really excited to get it fitted, and I hope you are too. Well guys, I hope you have enjoyed that little view of everything that we've bought so far. As you can tell, I'm enjoying sitting in these seats, getting used to them, and they fit me absolutely perfectly, which is great. We obviously haven't got the unit, which is gutting, so I'm looking at every possible alternative at the minute for stuff we can do in order to get this car up and working on, because right now what we need to do is remove the front and rear subframe. We need to get them off, powder coated. We need to do all the work, restoration work to underneath the car, and then obviously from there then we can build up the suspension, the brakes, and then we can finally get onto the engine. But without a unit I just can't do it, because the car's getting soaking wet and the weather is turning against us as we transition into winter. So I definitely need an indoor unit, and I definitely need something that's lockable. So again, if you know anyone in the Crewe, Sandwich, Nantwich area in Cheshire that's got a unit to rent, or has got space in their garage for me to work, please let me know. Drop me a comment or hit me up on Instagram. Please let me know, and then we can get this car working on, because we've got all these parts to fit, but until we've done all the paintwork, we just can't fit them. So the next episode, we will definitely have somewhere to work. I'm working on a couple of different things at the moment, but nothing that's concrete. But I really want to get to work on this Mini, and I think it'll be a really good ramp up to Christmas to have this thing ready for the new year for some on-road testing. So again, thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If there's anything that you've seen here that you think, yeah, that's really good, drop your comments below. If there's anything you think I'm missing, drop that below also. Hit the thumbs up button because it really helps me, and as always, please smash that subscription because 93% of you that are watching aren't subscribed. So come on, let's get me to 1,000 subscribers because we're doing the JB4 Power Tune module giveaway. It's worth 500 quid, guys. We're doing that when we get to 1,000 subscribers. So the quicker we get there, the quicker one of you lucky subscribers can win that. And if you don't need it, sell it. You'll get 400 quid on eBay for it, no either. So if there has ever been an incentive to hit that subscribe button, it's a free 400 quid. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of the week, and until next time, peace.